What's happening, gang? It's your boy Retro back again with another reaction video. Yeah. So we got another huge update as we're now seeing legal spokesperson and attorney for Donald Trump, Alina Habba, coming forth in this newest update. Very interesting statements, interesting claims, stating that her case is now completely over with. She's been stating this thing's heading towards a mistrial for quite some time now and getting ready to get tossed out. Now she's just saying that this thing is over, completely done. This case should have never been brought about, but now Michael Cohen has got up there on the stand and completely ruined this thing, turning this dumpster fire upside down. I'm excited to get into this clip and see exactly what's going on there and why Alina Habba believes that this case is completely done and dead. So we'll get straight into the clip and I'll get my thoughts on the back end, guys. So definitely stick around to the end. So guys, get my thoughts on the back end, and also YouTube pushes this video out. Definitely stick around until the end, you guys. But yeah, let's get straight into the update. Before we do that, though, make sure you guys hit that like button for me and also hit that subscribe button, guys. We're on the road to the truth. Hop aboard for the journey. Let's get into it, y'all.
We are almost at closing arguments at the New York Trump, Stormy Daniels, Michael Cohen trial, fraud show trial under Alvin Bragg and Juan Merchan. Well, Alina Habba weighs in on how just the very basics of the case still haven't been established. They still haven't named a crime for Trump. Welcome to Doug in Exile. This is where the Happy Patriots are. We're just going to give you some quick backfill on the details of where we're at, how it's just about to be wrapped up. Alina Habba thinks Michael Cohen, this will be his last. His testimony will be the end of the whole case. Let's watch.
I said, Michael, the way this works is if you have truthful information about Donald Trump, that's clearly what they're looking for, I can have all your legal problems solved by the end of the week. His response? I swear to God, Bob, I don't have anything on Donald Trump.
Now that's Robert Costello. That is Michael Cohen's old lawyer, his old attorney. So he had attorney-client privilege with Cohen. And he said, do you have anything on Donald Trump? And Michael Cohen told him privately, no, I have nothing on Donald Trump. They need to get this guy in the courtroom. And this is the kind of guy that Merchan will prevent from testifying before that jury.
I said, Michael, I want you to think carefully about this. I probably came back to this subject 10 or 20 times during the 2-hour period. Every time I brought it up, every time he answered, I swear to God, Bob, I don't have anything on Donald Trump.
Alina Habba is former President Trump's legal spokesperson, and she joins us now. Alina, thank you for being here. If the defense can get Bob Costello on the stand to say that, what he said yesterday, isn't this case officially over?
Yes, it would be over. But even then, Alina Habba is saying, you don't even need that. She goes, it's over before it's even over.
Not sure it really should have begun. I think the case, frankly, is already over, and I don't think it hinges on Bob Costello's testimony, I'll be frank. They haven't proved essential elements of the crime that is at hand.
So if they haven't ever, that's the thing that you'll see all the legal experts say. Over and over again, they never say what the original crime is that Trump is allegedly covering up. It's the cover-up that takes it up to a felony instead of a misdemeanor in Alvin Bragg's eyes. So they're having the hardest time because it's a cover-up and they never mention what he initially was trying to cover up. So that crime, you have to cover up a crime. You can't just cover up any old thing. They will not name the crime.
What they've done is created a lot of noise and a lot of distractions for the American people, given you some salacious stories.
And that's really all you need to win a trial is just confuse the jury. Just throw a bunch of detail at them, throw a bunch of Stormy Daniels stuff at them, just say in general, Trump looks bad. And then if his team is too explosive or rude to the judge, the jury might just go, yeah, he's kind of bad. We find him guilty. It only takes one jury to protect Trump for him to get off the hook on this thing. So hope for one jury to have a conscience in New York. There might be just one person in all of New York who has a conscience.
But don't forget what this is. This is about how they booked something at Trump Tower in the accounting department, whether they should have put legal expense. That's it.
Yeah, so this is all just a paperwork argument, and we don't care about any of the other salacious stuff. By the way, something that many other companies and individuals in New York have done, and they were not found guilty. So only Trump is the one, he's going to get slandered with a felony purely for election purposes.
This case is really simply about a paperwork. They say error. Other people would say not even error, because Michael Cohen was Trump's lawyer and he filed it under a legal expense. So that would be just like an administrative detail that has risen to the level of 34 felony counts. But there has been so much that has been brought into this case. And legal experts say that it is done to confuse jurors. So
yeah, if you can't win a case, just confuse the jurors. That's as best as they can hope for against Trump.
I think that closing arguments are a critical point. I think there's another thing that's critical, which is the jury instructions. My concern is that when you have a trial where there is so much confusing information, even with an instruction, if the instruction is not done, and that's always a back and forth between the attorneys and the judge to get that done, if it's not perfectly done, if it's not done clearly, and if the instructions mislead the jury, you can have a devastating result. So,
like for instance, the judge, most of that Stormy Daniels stuff needs to be thrown out. And the judge would have to say, look, I let her go too far in her testimony, and you're not allowed to have certain aspects of that influence your decision. Now, everyone knows, if you've ever been on a jury, if you've ever heard something you're not supposed to hear, you can't unhear stuff. So that's what they're hoping for on the Merchan side of things. Trump's side of things, again, like I said, they just need one juror. Do you think they will find one juror out of 12, like the 12 angry men? Will they find one juror out of 12 that has a conscience, that's not politicized, that's willing to say this whole thing is a sham? Let me know in the comments below.
Yo, there we have it, guys. Coming from our friend Doug in Exile. I'll definitely be sure to leave that original video link down in the description box below. For those of you who want to go over there and give that a look, also you guys to go over there and show our friend Doug a bit of love. Oh my goodness, guys. There you have it. This whole New York case, charade case, brought about by the corrupt district attorney Alvin Bragg in tandem with his partner in crime, Juan Merchan, is going straight to the dumps. We already knew where this thing was heading towards, straight towards mistrial, working on getting tossed out. It was built upon, house of cards, and all it took was, a little too much wind in that direction. This whole thing got blown down. What we've seen so far is, the testimony of their two star witnesses, hurting the case way more than it's helped or proved this thing beyond reasonable doubt. If anything, it's, included or increased the reasonable doubt. Especially on the side of Michael Cohen's testimony. We've seen him, just getting up on that stand and saying whatever he would like, trying to spin and flip this story, so that he can, kind of railroad Donald Trump and get this guy, into some trouble. Cohen said to be trying to get, revenge or seek retribution on Donald Trump for not pardoning him when he asked him back when he was facing his legal charges. And this is his way of getting back, and coming back at Donald Trump. It's not working. This testimony of Michael Cohen, people can see through it. He is a known liar. So, everyone was looking for it, going up there on the stand during his testimony. Everyone is like, every word, every sentence he is saying, we're looking for the lies, picking him apart. And of course, this guy tells a story once, and he can't tell it twice. And he was essentially caught lying by the entire court live on the stand, guys, and it ruined this entire dumpster fire of a case, flipping it upside down. Now we've got the plot thickening even further with former advisor of Michael Cohen coming forth and stating that, he's already said, he's promised to, me that he's never, had Donald Trump involved at all within these payments. He had no involvement whatsoever. And this is what Michael Cohen has promised me. He has sworn to me that, Bob, there has been no involvement for Donald Trump. This was solely me and my team. And if we can get, Robert on stand to say that this thing could completely get tossed out, Alina Habba is, explaining to us that this thing is already working on getting tossed out, regardless of not we get Robert on stand or not. That would be the icing on the cake, but this thing is essentially already over. Michael Cohen and Stormy Daniels have, ripped it up, totally stunk it up on the stand. Tearing and discrediting DA Alvin Bragg's charade Frankenstein case, this misdemeanor upgraded to a felony in order to, interfere, get in between that 2024 election. It's all we've seen. And this thing is proven that it's going to get tossed out sooner than we think. This was definitely another insightful update, coming straight from legal spokesperson and attorney Donald Trump. Alina Habba, would love to hear her, call the balls and the strikes on this case, because she's going to tell exactly how it is and how she sees it. And frankly, she's saying that this New York case is done, dead in the water. Excited to see, you know, developments in the weeks to come. Definitely be, you know, covering anything that comes out, guys. So definitely, you know, make sure you hop aboard. Hit that subscribe. Everyone who has hit that subscribe button, you know, truly do thank you, guys. Yo, but definitely hop in the comment section, guys. Let me know your thoughts. What we just seen, Alina Habba, Robert Costello coming forth, you know, former advisor Michael Cohen saying that Michael Cohen is up there lying on the stand and I can prove he's wrong. May be able to get, you know, Robert Costello, former advisor Michael Cohen, up there on the stand, get his testimony going against Michael Cohen. Sounds like this whole thing is heading straight towards a mistrial, guys. Definitely hop in the comment section and let me know your thoughts. Also, make sure you guys hit that share button. Share this out to as many Facebook friends as possible, guys. Share the truth. Also, make sure you guys hit that like button. It doesn't cost one thing, guys. Hit that like button for your boy. And also hit that subscribe button, guys. We're on the road to the truth. Hop aboard for the journey. I'll catch you guys on the next week. Go.